video. My name is Ilse and today I bring you a book haul. This book haul has been long overdue, mostly because these are the books that I've been accumulating since like August or July-ish, and I'm not even sure if some of the books that are here have shown or not. They are about 35 plus books, so there's that. And my bookshelf right now is, it's not cooperating right now. It's not, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so there's not going to be an order or a specific order, and I don't know if I'm going to be telling you about what the books are about because they are a lot. I don't know if you can see them, but they're like over there on my, I cannot even deal how many books. Like I was putting them up and I was just like, what is this? This is ridiculous. Like, it is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of the books that I have, you know, here, and tell you, maybe I'll tell you when I accumulated them, but I'm not entirely sure if I will remember that, so yes, there's that little detail. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the Harry Potter series. I don't own them. I read this a while back and I don't even own all of them. I owned the first 4 with the new covers, UK covers, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's not Sorcerer's Stone, it's Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Love this cover. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which this might be my favorite cover as of right now because it's beautiful. And then we have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. So yeah, I still need to own the rest of the series, but I'm slowly getting there, Made up to my birthday. My birthday was on August 24th of last year, and Shelby at Clever Fox Reads sent me a package, which by the way, she accidentally sent it to herself, so she had to send it to me via FedEx. So shout out to you, Shelby. I love you. Thank you so much for the books. I enjoyed every single one of them because I already read them. So the first book was Nimona by Noelle Stevenson, which is a graphic novel, and this is the, you know, if you know the cover of Fangirl, you know that this is the person that actually did the illustration. So I'm really excited about this. Well, was excited because I already read it and it was wonderful. She also sent me Miss Marvel by Wilson and Alphona. I'm not even sure if I'm saying this right, but she sent me this Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Miss Marvel, and I love them. I still need to read Volume 3, which I have not gotten, so there's that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I was very confused at the very beginning, but then everything cleared up in this one, and there's a special guest in this one, which was really hilarious. Also, I received a gift from my friend Michaela at Mickey Wagner, I think, or Michaela Reads. I'm not even sure what her channel name is right now, but I'll leave the link down below. She's awesome, an awesome person. I met her through Tumblr and we are really close. So I'm so excited to show you the books that she got me because I have not read any of them and I'm still so excited to read them. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the books. She sent me Peter Pan by G.M. Barry. This is actually her favorite book, so I'm really excited to read it because she read my favorite book, which is Maybe For You. So I'm really excited to read this, and it's a very lovely edition. It's the chalk edition, I think. So I am so excited. It's not really that long, and it's just really beautiful. She also got me A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and I'm so excited because apparently it's gonna be a movie, and I have not watched the trailer because if I do, I feel like I might be spoiled. And this is not really long, so I'm really excited because a lot of people has been saying that they cried during this book. So I'm going to read this soon, very soon. Also, my friend Gretchen at Nerd Chick Reads or Chick Nerd Reads, I cannot remember. I always get it mixed up, but Gretchen, I'll leave her link down below as well. She sent me a lovely package. Well, she sent me 2 packages, which I was not expecting. The first 2 books are Beautiful Sacrifice and Beautiful Redemption by Jamie McGuire. This is a series, the Maddox series. If you have not read A Beautiful Disaster, this is kind of like a spin-off with the brothers of the main guy. So I actually really enjoyed this a lot more than Beautiful Disaster and the other book that's companion to that, but these are amazing. Like, I was gonna tab it, but I think this is one of my favorite quotes or something. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it's something about her. I mean, the female characters in these books are just amazing. So yeah, if you can already tell, I already read them. So she also sent me The Enchanted Forest coloring book, which I have not colored it, but I will soon because I bought new colors and I'm so excited. But she got me this because we're both Virgos and we both get really stressed about certain stuff. So this is kind of like an, you know, to kind of let that go, you know, for an outlet. So I'm really excited to color this because I love this. I love coloring books, and this is all of coloring books, and the details on this are just stunning. Like, I cannot even deal with how stunning this is. Also, for my birthday, my friend, one of my best friends on BookTube, which his name is Kevin, I think you already know him by now, is Link's Irish Reader. I'll leave the link down below. He sent me a package back in October, and it arrived to me like literally like less than a month ago. But I'm still so grateful and excited to show you what he got me because it's hilarious. He got me a book, obviously. He got me The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Filler. I already read this and I really enjoyed it. It's actually a mental issue type of book, and I really encourage you to read it. It's very interesting and kind of unique in a sense, but I really love this. And he also sent me Darth Vader and Friends by Jeffrey Brown. This was hilarious. Like, this is, he sent me just for the laughs and kicks, but it's amazing. Like, I loved it. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so he's all like, I thought of you, so I said, why not? He also got me a lot of other things, but okay, he got me a keychain. He got me a Thor keychain, which I love. It's actually sitting on my bookshelf, and I got my 3CPO keychain on my keys. I also got the Lost Ocean coloring book by Joanna Basford, I think it is, because I love the ocean, and I said, why not? I mean, even though I have not colored on the other color book, right? But I loved it. I actually started coloring one of this, and I think it's here, and I really loved it, but I think it could turn out better than expected, but still, I'm excited to color both of these. These are books that were released last year, and I'm not really sure if I hauled them or not, but I'm still gonna show them to you, so I guess why not? This is The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and I really love this book. One of my OG pieces here, and I'm so excited for the second book that is coming out actually next week, so I'm really excited about that. But I'm still not sure when my copy is going to arrive because I ordered it from my bookstore. But I'm really excited to read the second installment of this book, and I'm just so excited because this ended in such a cliffhanger, and if you have not read this, you should read it. It's really good. Then I got Daughter of Sleep Silence by Carrie Ryan. There was a lot of hype about this book. It's about an assassin or something, or talking about revenge. I'm not really sure about the assassin part, but something about revenge. And I'm really excited to read this. I still have not read it, but excited still. Also, I got A Court and Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. I think a lot of people already know that I've read this because it's Sarah J Maas. Come on, I love Sarah J Maas, and I love this book, and I am excited for the second book, which is almost here too. It's in May. So another book that is by Sarah J Maas is Queen of Shadows, which is the it's the fourth book in the Throne of Glass series. I have not read it because I'm putting it off for various reasons, but I'm still gonna read it sometime soon because Empire or something, I can't even remember the title, but the other book is coming out in September, so I'm really excited to read. I don't know. I'm excited to still dive into these characters because I love these characters. Now, some Spanish book. I actually bought this at the airport. It's called Cómplices, esta vez la aventura es leer. This is by Benito Taibo. I actually read a book by him last year, and I really enjoyed it. I made it a goal to read Spanish or Mexican authors last year, and I read one of like two, I think, but I read one, and he's a Mexican author, and I really enjoyed it. And this is like a collection of stories of how people started reading or what reading means to them or something like that, and I'm really intrigued by that, so that's why I bought it. And I really liked his writing style because it's not really that complicated, and I have a hard time reading Spanish for some reason, even though I am Mexican and my first language is Spanish. That was a mouthful. And then my dad was kind enough to get me this like 3 anthologies of like poetry or philosophy or history poems or whatever at a book fair and where he is living. So I'm excited for these, even though I have not read them, and I don't know when I will get to them, but they're really small. So then I got this also a while back. This is actually from Lauren at Wolves. I cannot remember her channel name. I cannot remember anyone's channel's name for the life of me. But I'll leave her link down below. She sent me The Knife of Another Living Goat by Patrick Ness, and I have not read this. I've been wanting to read this, and I've been wanting to get this for the longest time, but she got me this for a Secret Santa that I was kind of hosting, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this because, again, I have not read a Patrick Ness book, and a lot of people have been hyping or raving about this series. It's not a pretty old series. I don't know how old this series is. This is from 2008, 2009, sort of. Wow, that's a long time. Okay. So also releases last year, I got Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and I really enjoyed this book. I loved it. I don't know why I'm looking down. I really enjoyed this book, and this is the Target edition, so it has like little fan art things at the inside. It ripped because my friend got it at Target and it was the last one, but I don't care. Following with the series, I also got Stars Above by Marissa Meyer, which is a collection of short stories with some of his characters and an epic epilogue, apparently, which I have not read, but I will soon. And I'm so excited because I really enjoy. I'm so excited because I really enjoyed each and every one of the characters in this whole series. So I also got The Sacred Lives of Minnow Bly, I think, by Stephanie Oakes. I have not read this, but I've been very intrigued to read this because it's something about a coven or a cult or something, and I am intrigued. That's pretty much all I know about this book, and it seems dark because the cover seems so simplistic, but it seems like it's dark, and a lot of people have been enjoying this, so I'm excited to read this. I don't know when that will be, but yeah. A lot of the books that I'm showing you, some of them I have read, some I have not, and I'm really excited to read them. So I also got Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, and a lot of people really love this book. It's like an post-apocalyptic or a something type of thing. I have even no idea, but I really want to read this book, and I don't know why I have not picked it up. Probably because I have not been in the mood to read this, but I will soon, most probably, but I got this. Also, one of my favorite reads from 2015, which you guys have no idea because I did not make a video about it, but one of my favorite reads from last year is Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I read this for my book club with Kevin, Jen, and David. I'll link the link to the group down below. And our discussion video, you have not seen it, it's a live show. But I really enjoyed this book. It was fast-paced, and I was screaming and throwing my I was screaming and throwing my books, well, not my books, my book like at my bed, and I was just so excited because it's such a good book, such a good book. Some sequels that I have not read. The Copper Gauntlet by Holy Black and St. Clair, which is the second book in the book. Why do I keep doing that? Why? The Copper Gauntlet by Holy Black and St. Clair is the second book in the Magisterium series. It's her middle grade series, and I have not read this. It's been almost a year and I have not read it, but it's short. I can probably do that soon. And it ended in a cliffhanger, the first book, so I'm really excited to read this. Then I got 1,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray. This is the second book in 1,000 Pieces of You trilogy, I think it is. I actually got this book in a Secret Santa at my workplace, so I have not read it. I have not read the first book either, so. The next installment of books are my Colleen Hoover collection, because I've been trying to collect all of her books, or I've been trying to. So we have November 9 by Colleen Hoover, which is actually her most recent book out there. I really loved it. A lot of people didn't seem to enjoy it as much as I did, but I don't know, but still, I really enjoyed this. It's beautiful, so yes, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I also got Hopeless by Colleen Hoover, which actually is her first book. Sorry, that's my dog. I got Hopeless by Colleen Hoover, which was her first book in her, I think this is her first book ever. So this is the first book that I read by her, and it holds a very special place in my heart. So I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a really long time. So now I do. And then we have the Slam series by Colleen Hoover, which is Slammed, Point of Retreat, and This Girl, all by Colleen Hoover. Like I said, I've been trying to collect all her books, and that's what I'm planning to do. I also got Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson, which I have not read and I've been wanting to read because it's apparently everybody loves this book and everybody cries. I'm not much of a fan of YA contemporary books, but a lot of people have sworn for this, so I'm giving it a chance. I also bought Everything by Nicolai, which a lot of people, well, I've heard mixed things about this book, but mostly good ones, so I'm giving it a chance. I also bought Mosquito Land by David Arnold, and I have no idea why I bought it. I bought it on my birthday. I also got Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, and I love this book. I actually tabbed it, like some of my favorite parts are there. It's a good book. I loved it. So there's that. We're not even done yet, and I'm tired. Okay, so I also got the Simon and the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I think that's how you say her name. I also got Alive by Scott Ziegler, which is a series or trilogy. I'm not really sure. It's a dystopian thing. I'm not really entirely sure. The only thing I know, it's about a girl that wakes up in her grave, and that's pretty much all I know about it. But apparently it's badass, so I'm really excited. I also got Mudvayne by Tarryn Fisher, and this is actually my most recent purchase because I love Tarryn Fisher, and I've been wanting to read this book for a very, very, very long time, so excited. Yes, I am. We're almost done, bear with me. The next book that I got is actually The Rose Society by Mary Lou, which I also purchased last year because I owned the first book and said why not. And I already read this, and I'm not sure if I enjoyed this more than the first book, but this is definitely a very dark series with a very dark main character, which I am intrigued and scared of what she might do in the other book that's coming out, I think this year, hopefully. So yes, you should read it. A sequel that I have not read, but I love the first book, is As Like Fire by Sarah Rush. I really loved Snow Like Ashes last year, so have not read this. I'm really excited for this book because it's sort of like 1001 Nights retelling, like The Wrath of the Dawn, and that is 1000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. I'm excited to read this. This is a beautiful cover, guys. It's a beautiful cover, and I'm so excited to read this. So I also got The Winter's Crime by Maria Witkowski, which is the second book in the Winter's Curse series trilogy. And actually the series already ended. I think the last book came out in February. Have not read that. My copy is being shipped right now, but I read the first book with Jen, A Fictional Gooseberry, and I'm so excited because I jumped right into the second one because I already owned it. And now I really need to read the third book, but I have not because the copy is not here. But yeah, I love this. I also got Library of Souls by Branson Briggs, which I have not read. This is the third and final book in the Miss Peregrine's Home of Peculiar Children. So, yep. I also got Passenger by Alexandra Bracken, which is her middle grade, I think it is. I'm not really sure. Middle grade series or duology. I have not read this, but I love Alexandra Bracken's writing, and I've read her young adult series, the Darkest Mind series, and I really love that. So I'm pretty sure I'll love this, and a lot of people have done really good reviews on this. I'm positive that I'll really love this, hopefully. There's this book I'm so excited to read, but I'm also kind of disappointed at the ratings, and that kind of scares me. But I'm still really excited because it's a retelling of Aladdin, and that is That Whole New World by Liz Brashwell. I'm a sucker for Aladdin things related because it's one of my favorite movies. It's actually my favorite Disney movie, and Jasmine is my favorite princess. So, and the genie holds a very special place in my heart. So I actually got this because my friend Jessie at the Book Background actually raved about it on her Snapchat. So I said, why not? And I've been planning to read this series duology for a while, so why not? I got the Book of Ivy by Amy Engel. I think that's how you say her name. I'm excited to read this. I have not read it, but still excited. I've heard the first book is better than the second book, but it's always like that sometimes, so what you gonna do? This is actually a book that an author sent to me for review back in December, I think, and I read it in January when this book was coming out, and that is The Sixth Domicile by Courtney Ruggles. She is the sweetest person in the whole wide world, I swear to God. This is a dystopian, new adult book. I know, it's amazing. But she wrote this. She's a brand new author. So her publicist contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review her book, and I said, why not? I really enjoyed it for the most part. It had some faults, but nonetheless, it's really enjoyable. once you get into the world, it was enjoyable. I gave it 3 stars, but I'm excited for the second book. It's actually coming this year, which is kind of insane. She sent me this with a signed copy because she sent it to me on Kindle. So this is so sweet of her. Like, I cannot even deal. Thank you so much, Courtney, if you're watching this. Probably not, because this is a very long ass video right now. But thank you so much, and I'm really excited to read your second book. So a lot of you guys know that Maybe For You is my favorite book of all time. So I got After You by Jojo Moyes when it was released, and I liked it. Didn't love it as much as Maybe For You, but I enjoyed it enough to love it the same, I guess you could say. I tapped it a bit with some of my heartbreaking scenes, or the things that actually made me think a lot from Maybe For You, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, if you ask me if you need to read this book, I would say no, but if you really miss the characters or enjoy the characters from the first book, I would say read it. So I also got 1+ by Jojo Moyes because I said if I love one of her books, maybe I will love the rest of the book. So here I am, loving or trying to love more of her books. And the last book, but certainly not the least one. I already messed up on that, but whatever. Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which is the first book in the Dark Artifices series, trilogy, and I'm so excited for this book, actually the series, because it's amazing. There's a whole story with this book, but oh my god, when I read it, I think I read it like a couple of weeks ago. I did not read it when it came out. I read it like a month later, because my copy was not arriving for some weird reason. So the reason why I didn't read it on my Kindle, which I could have done, is because I wanted to experience reading the book in physical form. I read The Mortal Instruments and I read the Infernal Devices on my Kindle. Actually, scratch it. The first and second book of The Mortal Instruments I actually borrowed from a friend, her books. So I actually kind of experienced that on, physical form. But the rest of the series, I read them like on my Kindle and on my computer. So I wanted to experience the book form, and I was not disappointed because I tapped the shit out of this book. And I'm planning, or sort of wanting, to do a review on it, but I'm not entirely sure if you would want to see that because it's been so long, and I know a lot of you guys do not actually love Cassandra Clare or love The Mortal Instruments as I do, but this book was amazing as to be the first book in the trilogy. It was amazing, and I cannot wait for the second book because it's such a shame. But I tapped the shit out of this book, and I go and reread some parts of it. It's amazing. I love this book, so yeah. So that is the last of my haul. I don't know if you guys are still here, and I'm not even sure if I was coherent enough for you for this because it's been a long day, and I don't know. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please tell me down below if you had read any of the books that I've mentioned here, or if you are planning to read or buy any of the books. Please tell me down below, or just, say hi. Hi. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.